Yo, what's the word? Chat, what's the word? Yeah, we back on that college football 27, you feel me? We gonna see what this shit talking about. No cap. Bro, I'm trying to go to the playoff. Let's see, what's it called again? Oh, okay. Bro, you see how niggas coming, bro? Saying that lost, we going. They ain't trying to let me play. Yes, sir. Is my game tweaking, bro? I'm alright, bet, bro. Like, why my shit trolling? I'm gonna go with Miami, I guess. Yo, what's the word?
Welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, David Collins, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, it is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison, it is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud and energetic here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. He'll bring it out. It's Bussy.
Ooh, you done ran my nigga over.
They'll move the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Owens. Crosses the 30. He's got away. That Cleveland could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Play fake, Marcel Reed.
Get that. Ooh.
It's complete along the sidelines. It's a catch.
I'm trying to get that interception.
It's a first down.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long. You've got to anticipate, you've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break, and they executed it perfectly.
I don't think you can get one off my shit.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Second and long here. Reed. Quick completion on the out route. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Powers inside. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Oh, pressure's coming. Trying to get away. Breaks into the open. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Aggies. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays, and on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have the answers. They better find something.
Yeah,
it's a good play, though. I should have chosen something different. I ain't gonna lie.
Athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week.
Oh, nah, we was finna be out there. I ain't gonna lie.
They're gonna have to do some soul searching on the sidelines early.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Here's Mensah to throw. Left side is Brown. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
And that's the start you need on offense, right? The opening drive of the game, your defense allows a touchdown, so you got to come out firing, and it's good news to see the quarterback dialed in. Good read, good timing, accurate throw. It's a big-time completion, but still work to be done. This offense obviously would like to answer that touchdown with one of their own.
On play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. How about that Mike linebacker bringing the heat right up the middle?
Right down Broadway, right in the middle of the defense. This is the guy that sees everything, makes all the calls, and you could tell he knew where he was coming downhill. It came wide open, and he comes to the quarterback and gets the sack.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
The coaches talked about gotta get to the quarterback, gotta ruffle his feathers a little bit. How about this first drive, man? They've already sacked him twice. This will pay dividends throughout a football game.
Hunt is on its way. Not a lot of room to make this catch. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Caught in the backfield, it's Morrow. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him getting the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rigged running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
On the run, it's Owens. Him at the 24-yard line. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we are ready to get back to it and open the second period. So first down here as they go back to work. Reed. They'll run the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Now the connection takes it to the 11. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Ooh,
right
damn.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Quick give. It's Owens. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
He wants it all.
Oh, that was supposed to be mine.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering
Kicking that bit was going
in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
So they'll send out the field goal unit.
Yeah, he dunked it. Yes, sir.
No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Mensah. Looking down the middle.
Oh, that's a badass fucking
The defense has set him up. Made the play on the book, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Aggie.
You know, sudden change situations are so interesting because oftentimes in that kind of instance, you get the ball back on a turnover and offenses are trying to take a shot looking for the home run touchdown. But that time they just turned around and handed it off. It was a more conservative play call, David, but it gave them the same desired result.
Boy, and it's kind of crazy. When you force that turnover, everybody goes bananas. The sidelines going nuts. You get a little bit of extra juice, and then they hand the football off, and everybody does their job. They capitalize on it. Momentum swings happen so fast in college football.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cotton. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll go to the counter. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll run the counter.
Okay,
Knocked
cool.
down immediately. They tried to get the defense going the wrong way with the counter, but nothing doing.
Aggressive defense, attacking defense. You want to hit them with those counters, but it wasn't successful in this play. Defensive line, linebackers, everybody's dialed in. They see what's going on. They diagnose it, go downhill, hit them right in the middle of the field.
Straight ahead, it's Fletcher.
Bro, I thought that shit was finna throw
Nothing
that.
going on this one either, at least back to the line of scrimmage, but it is 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Canes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one.
Bro, this shit fake as hell. Like, these niggas ain't trying to
daring
tackle.
punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here's Reed to throw. Makes the catch. It's Owens.
This nigga would be old.
Take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers, all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
Coming out with it, it's Lyle. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
But I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Hurricanes send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll move the tight end. Throwing Reed. Out wide right, it's Bussey. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hookup there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Long way to go on second down. On the run, it's Owens. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the one.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Catch that bit, man.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
And they trusted him. Even after that last miss, they trusted him again to make it, and he misses again. I don't know how much more trust they'll have in him. Good weather, not a long kick, second miss of the day. We might not see him again.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Running inside. It's Fletcher.
Man.
Confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. He'll bring it out. It's Lyle. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind.
Damn, this weak ass now. Shit.
Goes down at the 34.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack.
Hell no, baby. No, bro. I don't know do shit on this. Damn.
And the defense got it. Takes it in. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Nah, bro. I don't even be playing no football game, bro.
You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush.
Shit, I be playing random shit. I be on motherfucking like GTA, damn, shooting games and shit.
And with the extra point, they pushed.
No, I just started playing 2K again, yeah. But I took like an 8-month break off that shit though.
The defense not content to get the ball. They wanted to do
Yeah,
something
this
with
shit
it, and they did.
So I was like, fuck it, let me get this whole shit. It was looking nice.
As much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15.
Yeah, I got blew out like by 50 something yesterday.
Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work.
Nah, I was 77-13 though.
Down. Makes the grab down the middle. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
Damn,
That's a huge throw for the
what?
offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every
Hell
play here in
yeah.
the second half moving forward.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
I'll put that bit
This
on
quarterback
Griff.
is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Yeah.
The Canes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They
Damn,
weren't able to
hold
get
on.
that one off. It'll
Alright,
be a delay
bet,
of
say that.
game. So frustrating to see
Let
an
me see what
offense
this
lose
shit talking
track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Second and forever after the delay. Did they lose their play sheets? I mean, call a play already. They're all over it.
Nah, these niggas ain't doing shit.
This defense turning up the intensity.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little bit.
And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Throwing Mensah. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense.
And man, that's another drive for this offense where it's frustration. You're looking to the sidelines, there's not a lot of juice, man. They haven't been able to get going and put drives together and score points. They've got to find something because this game's starting to creep along and they really need to make something happen.
Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Nah, this shit too much, I ain't gonna lie.
That last connection just a hair short of the first down, but it opens an array of opportunities on second and short. Buying a little time to his left. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Texas A&M will line up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line.
Shoot, I'm from Texas, man.
Texas A&M.
Yeah, from San Antonio. Okay. Yeah.
On to attempt the try. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably set. of this drive will come from their own 17. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Right side, it's Lofton. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the Canes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it.
This defensive lineman have tents in the backfield. Goodness gracious, they're camping out back there, hitting the quarterback time and time again. When you sacked him this much, of course he's going to be...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football.
He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Reed, under pressure, makes the grab, makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Out wide left, it's Morrow. He's out of bounds, but
no. That nigga truck him in the stands.
We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3.
I thought I was gonna play 2 games. Shoot, I might call the cleats after this.
The stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback.
Cause the nigga, I was 3-1.
Final stands of the game.
Yeah,
We'll
and I'm
start with the
finna
first
be
down.
3-2 and shit. I gotta go to that playoff.
There he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. Put 6 on the board.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard.
3-1, that's all I played.
Getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position this game.
Yeah, like I ain't played no type of college football, no Madden, no nothing.
On the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. From deep, it's Cotton. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
I'm really finna get on that mascot mashup. I remember that shit when I was a kid on bro. I'm
I believe this team is much better than it performed today. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have
niggas
to
can
play
still flip on that hoe and all that.
Zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas. And that's exactly what they're doing here late in the fourth.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
What can you say about the impact this dude has had on this game? He has been completely unblockable all game long, guys. That's his 3rd sack of the game.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing. And the Hurricanes will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll make the catch inside his own territory. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. so your defense has done yeoman's work. And the pressure gets to the quarterback. Down he goes, but that penalty marker sitting right at the line of scrimmage might be offsides against the defense. They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense a little eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down.
No, this shit funny, bro. This some troll shit. I used to do this shit to my pop all the time.
Defense bringing the heat.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man.
I wasn't even trying to do that one, shit. Alright, bro. Let me go get this ice cream sandwich. Play one more game. Hold on. I'm gonna be a little fat ass. don't know how much I can play this game, bro. Getting blown out by fucking crazy numbers and shit. It's crazy, bro.
Boise, Idaho. It's the Oregon State Beavers and the Boise State Broncos. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, it is a wild scene here down on the field. The home coach has told me pregame he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Beavers ready to kick it away first. From inside the 15, here's the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Sets his feet, it's Madsen. Unloads it left. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Selling the fake. Fires to the wideout. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
First play of this drive. Lets it fly. Left side is Hampton. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
You got to be so careful on defense. You cannot let that guy get behind you, but he did on that one on their corner throw. Nice route, nice pass. Defense, they got to buckle up in the back end.
Stepping to the right. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Wants to throw it. Dumps it to the back. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. They knew the line they had to defend, had to keep him from getting to the 30, and they do it and force a fourth down.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was two guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
Rush is on. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Just got rid of that one.
It's too bad because these receivers are winning outside one-on-one. If this offensive line can just give their quarterback a little bit more time, there are some plays to be had.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking to pass. It's Madsen. Makes the grab. It's Wagner. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
Yeah, and those corner routes are tough to throw for an offense. You try to force it, in between coverage a lot of times, and you could tell it was great defense. Nice job getting the hand in the air, getting it on the football, and making sure that receiver can't make a play on it.
Makes the grab in their space. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to 27. And that play fake created just a split second to let the tight end get downfield.
Did you see how that play fake just froze the second level of the defense just for a split second, Reese, and that allowed the tight end to get vertical?
From the gun, it's Riley. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun. Caught in the backfield. It's Riley. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on 4th. Needs it. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run.
And that's exactly where you want one of your best football players, right in the middle of your defense. And watch that dude hunt, man. 4th down, and he flies up, finds the football, makes the big play for this defense. He's the guy who they talk to in the headset, and he's the guy who just made the big play.
Moving to his left. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Moves to his right. Trying to make magic with his feet. Turning it on. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Extending the play. He's going to run it. Oh, what a cut! Finds a crease at the 20. They run him out of bounds after a gargantuan gain on the play.
This is exactly why nobody wants a Jesse Palmer anymore. You want quarterbacks that can do that. Look at him pick him up, put him down, just chewing up yards. It was supposed to be a pass, now turns it into a huge gain. Jesse Palmer never could do that.
Driving forward, it's Hatcher. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Scoreless as we head into the 2nd quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Oregon State! A great catch and run for 6. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Moving the pocket, it's Murphy. Rolls right. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. From inside the 10, here he comes. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better.
Makes a grab and room to run. The 50. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
I love this play call. You want to get your playmakers to football in space. What a creative way. This little push pass by the quarterback. Get into the receiver's hands quickly and let him go make yards.
Looking left. Finds a man in the middle. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They got a 1st and 10. Run in the red zone. It's Riley. They put the brakes on it.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. In the backfield, it's Riley. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
He's got it and still on his feet. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
That is a play the offense absolutely had to have. They're trailing, right? This is a big 3rd down, but what a great job by the QB and his target being on the same page, hooking up for that big-time play. Now they're in the red zone, and all of a sudden they got a chance to score it.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Boise State.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
So they chose to just go ahead and kick it, so they're still down by 1. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. in the end zone, it's Hampton. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Still looking to his right. He'll pull it down. QB got it himself. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Wants to throw on first. Look out! Just gets rid of that one.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Second and long here. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pulls it in. It's Hampton. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. On the run, fires downfield. Got it in the middle, it's Hampton. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Beavers! Interesting decision here, but if they make the two, it'll be a two-possession game and a 9-point lead. Sells to fake. Rush right in his face. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab in the end zone for the two as they extend the lead.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that two-point conversion.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. They are so close to a score, they can smell it on the first play of the drive. First and goal. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the offense inches it a little closer with the help of the half the distance to the goal penalty. And the offense grateful for that penalty if they can just move it one more yard to get it in. Trying to slam in. Defense all over him.
And how about the defense on that play, man? Playing aggressive, fast, downhill, first and goal, expecting run. Great job fitting the run. Great job getting the running back on the ground.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Buying time to his right. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State. .5 lead, going for 2 here. If they get it, it'll be a 3-possession game. Back to pass, it's Murphy. On the move. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
Number 12, set to kick off.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Sends it back in motion. The snap, wants to start the drive with a pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Long way to go on second down. Hits inside, it's Riley. Defense storming into the backfield, making the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and it's third down.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's Madsen. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Fires downfield. On target over the middle. Can't White crossed the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Beavers using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Tells to run, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We're just about ready to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Here comes the Beaver offense, ready to go. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Oh, pressure's coming. Desperately looking. He'll try to do it himself. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And that's a better job by this defense. That's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent he will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket, get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those wheels?
Trying to escape and get it himself. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team.
And nowadays, you're not always going to get these quarterbacks on the ground because they're so athletic. But nice job.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Got to make the play on 4. Escapes the pressure to his right. Not going to make it. And the 4th down gamble backfires.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And that's just pure speed off the line of scrimmage. That offensive tackle had no shot. Barely even got a hand on that D-end as he came around the outside.
The run inside. It's Riley. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
That's a good shot, boy, right there. That's a real good shot. I like it.
Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Move to his right. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. He just lost track of where he was on the field, entire body past the line of scrimmage, illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. Back to throw, it's Murphy. They're all over him. On the move and looking. Bought a little time, lets it go. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And if I'm this defense moving forward, man, I'm going to start thinking about, like, this is the guy. They keep featuring him. I've got to take him out of the game. I got to find a way to double him. I got to find a way on third down to make sure this doesn't happen. This offense continues to run through him, and he continues to be successful.
And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
Well, after they struggled running the ball in the first half, you just wonder if this coaching staff made some adjustments at halftime. He just said, look, we've got to get more physical, and we've got to own the line of scrimmage. After that successful run, they got to keep doing this here in the second half.
Touchdown, Beavers! And the stomping has commenced. They'll line up to go for two. He wants to throw it. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Oregon State 28, Boise State 7. Number 20, set to kick this one away.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Off play action on first down. Out wide right, it's Riley. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Caught, and he's got room. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Broncos! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half, it looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Oh, and he missed it. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive.
Boise State 13. Number 35, set to kick it off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Hand off from the shotgun. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. That's the end of the period, and Oregon State has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Right side, it's Hatcher. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Takes a hit as he fires. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. So getting the ball back on that interception at least gives us a chance to have a finish in this one. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Pulls it. Now the toss. Got enough space. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has this defense's head spinning with the option.
And I feel sorry for this defense. Like, they're having to defend the entire field. QB's already shown he can beat you with his arm. Now, with his legs and his decision-making, getting the ball to the pitch man, he's shown a variety. In this defense, they're having to defend the whole entire field.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos! This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage. And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a 1-possession game. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Hampton. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of... And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Beavers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Couldn't set his feet.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick 6, but he needs to be more accurate.
Keeping his eyes downfield. He's going to fire to the left. Goes high to pull it in. Rolled into enemy territory and all the way to the 44-yard line.
And what a big conversion by the offense there. With the lead late, you're just trying to stay on the field and bleed the clock. At this point, it's tick, 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 tick. Let's run this clock down as low as we can before we snap it.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Breaks into the open. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
The Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. Caught on the RPO. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there. And as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Second down, gonna throw it. Out wide left, it's Hatcher. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle?
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Snapped on 4th down. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. He's knocked out of bounds, and he still had a long way to go, and it'll be a turnover on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Dropping back, it's Madsen. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
And obviously the offense is in a difficult position here, and you're asking a lot from them. They're down by a touchdown, not a lot of time on the clock, deep in your own end, but this is something that you're trained for. Coaches always put their offense in this situation in practice leading up to the big game. It takes timing, it takes execution, but that is something this offense is ready to do.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Man, you gotta love this defense. Being dialed in, being ready for the pass late in this football game when you needed a stop, playing tendencies, breaking on the football, 3 straight incompletions. Way to rise up by this defense.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And that is a back-breaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer.